the Lord said that APC are ready.
There is a popular prophet. It's called Prophet Elijah Ayodele. Some believe in what he says. Some do not believe in what he says. In fact, a lot of people do not believe in whatever it is that comes out from the mouth of many prophets. But before we proceed, I need to let something become much more clearer, so you will understand what they call prophecy or vision. You see, when people see and they say, I saw, it doesn't mean that thing is going to come to pass. Yes, it could change. Forces of nature, decision could change that which that prophet saw. That is why they go to check again. They go to check again to find out if that thing that they saw still remains. It could change within few seconds. Yes, it's like a television station. Once you tune the channel away, skip it away from where it is, something else is there. That's what it is. That's why I repeat again, many of them will go to recheck before they put it out. But unfortunately, they do not put these things out when it comes to politics. They do not put it out with common sense. They just say what they want to say, and they eventually come out as liars. Why? Because what they've said did not come to pass. This has always been the issue with God said. There's a difference between God said, I saw. Let people understand. This is what I see. That this person will be like this. This will happen to that person. But I'll keep you guys updated because it can change. Actions can be taken. It is either inaction or action. Now, Primate Ayodele disclosed what God revealed to him about the 2023 presidential election as he predicted the chances of APC and PDP and Labour Party in the election. The cleric said that the ruling party is maximizing all its arsenals to win the 2023 election at all costs, including its spiritual strength, meaning APC is including spiritual and all to make sure that they win the election. Now, Ayodele said God revealed to him that the PDP and Labour Party are only joking, while Bola Tinubu, the APC presidential candidate, will only rule Nigeria, and that's where the shock comes from. In fact, I think it is more better that you hear from him himself. Hear what he said about Bola Tinubu and what is going to happen. And before we proceed, if you're just coming across this platform and you're not a member, let's build it together. It is free. Tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you. And please like and share this video so YouTube can suggest these videos to other people also.
To win this election at all costs, technically, politically, economically, financially, spiritually, psychologically, with every strength. I'm saying APC putting all their arsenal together, either trouble or no trouble, legally or illegally, to click this power. And if you are taking them for granted, they will be there. Oh. Hey, they'll be there. It's only that Tinubu will not do second term if you are allowed in. If Beavers is removed, it's not part of the election. INEC, they can maneuver INEC. PDP and Labour, you are in trouble. And they are ready spiritually. Ready spiritually. I mean, they are ready. They are ready spiritually to do otherwise, physically to do otherwise, technically to do otherwise, economically to do otherwise. At all ramifications, they are extremely desperate, over desperate. Let me use any language as the Lord directs, as the Lord reveals to me.
Now, you heard him. Now, some have said that these are just permutation and just, that it holds no water, that these are just false, fake. They say he has started being inconsistent and he's so confused in his prophecy. In fact, honestly, sir, They say you are dancing to the gallery. God is not an author of confusion. Today, it is Tinubu will never rule Nigeria. He is going to die. He is sick. He will not even see this and that. Now, it has graduated into Tinubu will win, but he will not serve second term. It will be handed over to the vice president because that is the plan. Buhari will die. He is still alive, at least that till now that we know. Maybe something can happen tomorrow. Like I said at the beginning, I say at times they see, but it doesn't mean what they are seeing forces around the action of the person, and certain other unseen elements could turn the tide around. It could be that they see, but not always that these people see anything. They just look at the politics and they look for certain things that everybody knows and they begin to talk about it. Everyone has said it. There is a possibility of Bola Ahmed Tinubu due to ill health. We don't know what is ailing him. We don't know what kind of how critical his health, the ailment that he has. We don't know what it is. If it is just incontinence, he's not going to die of incontinence like that unless there are other underlying factors like kidney, liver issues. He could die like Yaradua. And you know what it is? That gave opportunity. And also, if he's not careful too, and I think he will be careful, but if he's not careful, it could be poisoned slowly. His vice president, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, don't quote me. I'm just saying his vice president or the cabals of the north could sit together and say, you know what? Keep giving this man something slowly. Keep giving him something slowly. Let us kill his kidney, his liver. When he dies, you will take over. Let us give him something that will kill him within 1 year or two. And automatically, according to the constitution, the vice president will take over as president. So you have a northerner, ignorant northerner, as president again. So they say this is not true, this is not real. Some are saying he should guide his mouth from lies, using the name of God to propagate lies, saying this and that when God has not spoken. Ayodele, they say you predicted Ifeanyi Ubah will win Anambra election. What happened? Soludo won. Ayodele, they say you also predicted Super Eagles will play in Qatar World Cup. What happened? Maybe it is Super Eaglet that went. They said none of that happened. They said they do not believe in whatever it is that he's saying. So, like I said, I'm not going to throw away whatever it is that they say. Let us hear what they said. Let us still deal with what they said. But like I said, unless God speaks, God says, God said. And even when God speaks, if you cry to God, God, please, if God say this person will die, it's not like I saw that you died. There is a difference between I saw that you died. It could happen. It might not happen if the person takes action or God just decides to help. But if someone say, God said, you could cry to God and he will turn the thing around. But most of the times when God speaks, when God really speaks, nothing can change it.
And it will cause the two parties total failure. If you don't wake up now, Obi should not don't let this crowd get to your head at all. Atiku, you are still sleeping. I'm telling you. I don't belong to any of these three. Either is Obi, either is Atiku, either is what is it called? Tinubu, Atiku or Tinubu. I don't belong to anybody. I'm just deliver the message the way God directs and what the Lord says to me. And that's what I'm telling you. APC are ready to use every of the arsenal to win this election at all costs. So if you are still saying you are Atiku, you are waiting that if they take it, no court will change it.
That's the thing. So they said in his previous prophecy, he said God doesn't like Muslim ticket. How come now he say he will win? That's what people do not understand. That God does not like something does not mean the thing will not happen. It will happen. He doesn't like it. And is it true that God does not like Muslim ticket? Is there anything like religion in heaven? Is there anything like denomination? Well, that's a question I'm throwing out to you. Now, people are saying, are you really a prophet? Are you categorically telling Nigerians today that God told you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will win 2023 election? People are getting upset. Now, these are people who are in support of Peter Obi. Well, the man has said that the three candidates, they all have chances of winning. But there are certain lacunas, certain things that they need to work upon. Weakness. And he gave the weaknesses that we all have seen. We all have seen it that Peter Obi cannot win election with online presence. Yes, we are in a different dispensation. Social media is very powerful, but you cannot vote online. You have to be on ground to vote. So he pointed to that and also pointed to some other structural defect. You know, they say Peter Obi doesn't have structure. He has tried to build some form of structure, but they said there are structural defects according to what he said he saw that God told him. He talked about Muslim ticket. That's the only thing he said about Bola Tinubu. And about Atiku, he said Atiku should deal with the internal tussle crisis in PDP. He should speak to certain governors that he should not see Wike as someone who is not important. This is all what we've all seen. We all know this. Well, what are your thoughts as regards this one? He has said it. He said, God told him. God told me. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will win. God said, Labour Party, Peter Obi, Atiku, PDP are just joking. They are playing. They will not get there. The man who is working, the party that is functioning, working, both physically, spiritually, is APC Tinubu. Tinubu knows that he has opposition and is ready to go all the way to make sure that he clinches that presidential seat. Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to sit in Aso Rock. He has looked at it. He has looked around. Amongst all the ranks and file, Obasanjo and all of those people who were there during civil war, the ones who fought military dictatorship, the ones who ran out of Nigeria on exile, he sees himself as one of them, those that fought and did this and that for Nigeria. And he believes that he has a right to that seat. That is why he shouted and screamed Emilokon. That Emilokon is because he has done that is not acceptable. Although these are the ways a lot of people have been doing things. Oh, he has stepped his foot on ground and say, I want this person to be governor of the state, even if the people do not want. And many other things that he has done that he has influenced. And he said, now it is my turn to be president of Nigeria. What are your thoughts? What are your reactions? Please do drop it in the comment section below.